We welcome you back to our continuing live coverage of the PBA on ESPN from Reno, Nevada, where for the first time in tour history, 2 different oil patterns are being used, and we break them down, and your Lumber Liquidators know the wood.
The Shark, the longest pattern we use, and the Cheetah, the shortest pattern. Right here, Bill O'Neill missing the super washout. Patrick Allen working on a strike. And look at this huge break that he gets. The ball looks like it's going to get 0. Instead, it crosses over, and he turns that good break into a double.
Now, those 2 frames happened while we were away, and now we examine what this oil is going to do to us. There's the Shark, 44 feet on the left, Cheetah on the right at 36 feet. And we're bowling through the breaks in our first 2 matches, and we're going to have gavel-to-gavel coverage, if you will, of our title match. No commercial breaks. Bill O'Neill in a hole. Gets a break. Needed that. We saw during the commercial break, Randy, both bowlers today doing a lot of talking to themselves, a lot of staring down at the pins in the oil, and they're having some issues here figuring this stuff out. It's not just one issue like they normally have to deal with. It's 2.
Yeah, it's 2 completely different oil patterns. Right now, it looks like the Cheetah's a little touchy on both sides of the lane. If you get the ball too far to the edge too quick, the ball overhooks. That time, Bill O'Neill never got it there soon enough, and the ball really took its time and labored.
Get up there. After an open frame, O'Neill has responded with a 3-bagger. Pulled himself back into this one.
And you heard Patrick Allen say cash in on a good break. Well, that's exactly what Bill O'Neill did when he carried that trip 2 in the 6th. Now all of a sudden it's 3 in a row.
O'Neill sits, Patrick Allen pops up. Haas working off a spare in the 6th as he begins his 7th. Come on. Up 14. Fourth best average in the PBA so far this season for Patrick Allen, 224.25. Whoa, 7-10 me.
Boy, and it's amazing just how quick things can turn.
They always pay you back.
He gets one good break and then just pays the price right here. My opinion, this is the worst break because this is a pretty good shot that could strike. Instead, it leaves you with almost an impossible 7-10 split.
It's only been done 3 times on television. So now
got the move.
Both have an open frame, and for Patrick Allen, he seems to find a rhythm whenever he's here in Reno lately.
I don't know what it is. You know, I bowled here a bunch of times. I really never bowled that well. You know, but the last 3 years I've found a way to make the show here, and I don't think I've ever done it anywhere else. So I'm just trying to make the most of it.
Last season he was 2nd here to Tommy Jones. The season before that beat Walter Ray Williams Jr. in the 07 H&R Block Classic. That was a good-looking strike.
Yeah, PA's using a T-Road solid on the left lane with a lot of surface. On the right lane, he's using a Razor. So 2 completely different bowling balls, 2 different manufacturers.
Come on.
He's just trying to get dialed in and overcome a horrible break in the 7th frame. Bill O'Neill looking to take advantage.
Again, all that is left for Bill O'Neill to do with this season is to win his first tour title. Shot. 10 pin shy of a ham bone.
Well, and you can see because of the 2 huge differences in the oil patterns, how farther right he's getting that ball down the lane versus what he's doing on the left lane in the Shark. I mean, on the Shark left lane, that ball doesn't get right of, say, the 9th or 10th board, but on the right lane, he's getting it all the way to the edge.
He told us he's never bowled from the 5 hole before, and he thinks, you know, this may be a good thing for me to get in the practice in the pairs and then go right to my match rather than having to sit and wait and watch and stress. Oof.
Yeah, you don't want to foul at this point in time when only trailing by 2 pins. Foundation frame, 9th frame can set up his 10th frame. He can strike out for 222. Patrick Allen going at a 204 pace.
Just barely got the head pin.
Yeah, dude.
And again, that is the issue with these two patterns. One pattern, the cheetah, you got to throw it really hard, and then all of a sudden you've got to move to the next lane and gear down in all of about 20, 25 seconds and get your ball speed down so it'll make the turn. That shot's just a little firm.
A huge mental and physical challenge, even more so today than what these athletes normally have to face. And it's doing a number on these two. I mean, you know, we know Patrick Allen is a talker. He likes to yap to himself, but you know, the facial expressions from both of them and the reactions and their body movement, you can tell this is taxing them a little bit. Want to be untaxed on Monday? Huge basketball day on ESPN. Did you see the list? 7 Eastern, a little Big East battle. Notre Dame, Louisville. Right after that, Texas, Oklahoma. A.J. Abrams taking on Blake Griffin. Big Monday presented by Bud Light on ESPN. Great hoops coming your way Monday.
Ruh-roh. There's a double for Patrick Allen, and with a strike, 9 spare in the 10th frame. Patrick Allen will seal the deal. That was if Bill O'Neill would have struck in the 9th. Right now, driver's seat. He just needs good count and a spare. He's going to be in the high 2 teens. The best Bill O'Neill can shoot 211. So 9 spare 9. 19 pins.
Again, he's finishing on the left lane, which is the shark pattern.
Come on. Come on, man.
That's it. That puts him in the 220s. Yes!
And O'Neill will go another event without a title.
Find a way.
Well, you can see just
Find a way, Alice.
some 10 boards right of where he's throwing it on the right lane.
Wow. Handball.
Good thing he got the strike when he did.
Ripped up there in the knife.
Because that is a big ugly staring him down.
Greeno.com.
Patrick checking Bill O'Neill's hand. He's probably got some kind of big callus getting ready to come off. It's a little dry here in Reno.
Little?
Must be nice.
So PA will move on to take on our 3 seed, Chris Barnes. Yeah, things just not going O'Neill's way.
Yeah, he'll tape that up and be ready for next week in Medford.
Have you ever done that before? What's that? Have you ever done that before? Huh? Have you ever done that before? Never in my life.
Down goes the 7. Down goes Bill O'Neill. It's been a wonderful season so far for Bill O'Neill. He's going to have many opportunities to try and get that elusive first title in his next opportunity. Next week, Lava Lanes in Medford, Oregon. The favorite stops for the tour, and O'Neill closes out.
The bullet never hooked.
The 200.
Huh? The bullet never hooked. Over there.
So he is deep for done. The lefty, PA, Haas rolls on. Up next,
Yeah,
the reigning player of the year, Chris Barnes, to take on Patrick Allen. And when we return, we unveil the third greatest bowler in history and today's number 3 seed. That man, reigning player of the year, Chris Barnes, takes to the wood. Barnes, Allen, when we return to Reno.